Here's points after the third race of the season. And also a little disclaimer before we start. I'm sorry for the lack of videos. It's been about a month and a half since the last race. I've been on vacation and I've had a mental kind of hiatus. Usually I'd be doing these races at around 1, 2 in the morning. I would lose a lot of motivation to do those races when I finally plan to do so. It's 4:30. Perfect time to do the race, but mentally I've been struggling a little bit and I've felt better for a while now. 2-3 weeks I've felt better, but doing the race at the times that I usually do them, usually the next day in the 1, 2 in the morning, doesn't really give me the motivation. I'm going to try and do these races more midday, like right now, and I'm feeling better. I'm going to try and put out a race at least once a week, but even then sometimes I could be stepping the line because of my upload schedule, which is everywhere, and also I go to school. But I'm going to try and consistently do these races. Let's get to the points. Enough of me yapping. NASCAR Fan 3 leads the points, up 3 now to first. The only driver with top 10s in all 3 races. An average finishing position of 4.3. And the only driver over 100 points, 16 points ahead of second place, Montana. Third place alone, also with 94 points. And you have fifth place Bobby as well with the win. All 3 of those guys have a win, staying consistent early in the season. Top 5 in points. Consistency is key to make the playoffs. Winners need to be inside the top 20. After 3 races, they are doing a great job at doing that. All 3 of them have 2 top 10, so a top 10 in all but 1 race. Drivers more near the back, they can make their upward climb to the front, while others could downfall. It's very early in the season. Consistency is key, and coming to a track like Pocono, these guys need some luck, and they need to be consistent to stay off that wall and other cars. 34 laps for today's race. Let's get to race 4 at Pocono. We're here for race 4 at Pocono. The tricky triangle. 3 turns. This is going to be a challenging racetrack. Out of the tracks we've been to, even including Daytona, I feel like this is going to be the toughest race of the season so far. 35 drivers are ready to take on 34 laps for 3 turns here at Pocono. 3 turns, not 4. It's gonna be a tough one. Drivers gonna be bouncing off the wall, bouncing off of other cars. It's gonna be a mentally challenging and physical racetrack. And we're gonna see how these guys do. 2 new drivers replacing 2 other drivers that ended up getting in some controversy in my server and needed to be removed. So I got 2 replacements. Amelia in the 9, then a little bit higher up, we have Not Y'all in the 16. They will be making their first start of the season. They are going to have to get things going starting today if they want to maybe make a climb towards the playoffs later in the season. 35 drivers. This is going to be a tough race. This could either be a wreck fest or a clean one. No in between. Let's get to the starting grid. In row 1, we have Forklift Operator and Ferret. Row 2, Light and Timmy. Row 3, Kamilene 11 and AC. In row 4, Bobby C3 and Vec. And in row 5, Chasey Man and our most consistent driver this season, NASCAR Fan 3. We have Raven and Dakota in row 6. And throughout the rest of the field, you can see where you are qualifying. We are ready to go with Pocono. I have no clue how this race is going to go. It's going to be an exciting one. Let's get to it.
Drivers, start your engines!
You know what? Usually when this happens, I end up cutting and just redoing it all. I don't feel like doing that. We're just gonna do this real quick. This is an interesting strategy. I usually just cut this part out. Is all 35 cars going? Yes, all 35 cars are going. Holy crap. We are ready to get going for today's race. Just gonna put this camera right here. Why not? Pace car pulls in. 35 drivers ready to get going for 34 laps at the tricky triangle. Green flag is in the air. Let's get stupid. It is the opening lap of the race, and we're all racing a lot of 3-wide action here. The inside tends to not prevail off of turn 3 because of side-by-side battles like that. The guy on the inside always has to check up to avoid contact, and it usually tends to happen anyways. It's like tough racetrack. There's been a lot of guys making contact. Something that I've learned in this race is kind of telling not y'all, welcome to the series. Kind of runs them up the racetrack a little bit, kind of showing them maybe how things will be. But a lot of drivers tend to check up a lot entering these corners. You can see from the helicopter cam, some guys get on the brakes way better. Is contact. A lot of contact, and it could cause an accident. And 3 wide here, it's in the back, and we're still 3 wide here. Even in the back, these guys are racing very intensely, trying to make a climb. This is going to be a tough racetrack. I feel like this is going to be a race where, I'm going to be honest, it could be wreck after wreck. A lot of these guys, this is going to be a really competitive race. I'm excited to see how this race goes. Corner. If one guy doesn't brake as well as another, it could cause chaos. Down the back straightaway, Light is our leader. He got by forklift operator, who I'm pretty sure led the first lap. Tunnel turn is going to be open to a lot of passing opportunities, but also a lot of chance for mistakes here. Watching some guys get way into the, wow, 12 of Matt did not have a good performance. I was 1 of this lap, and I just passed the guy who was 16th at the beginning of this lap. So, Matt, not with a good performance. Is he off the pace? I don't think he's off the pace. I feel like he would have pulled off the race. A massive checkup there for myself. Matt was not ready for it. Grabs that spot back. Lost a lot of positions in the early going in this race. And that was probably the scariest moment out of all of it right there. Side by side here, almost 3 wide. Ooh, Amelia down to the bottom on our other new driver. These two get in the feel of this series. Side by side battle in there for a second, and some contact off into the corner here. The high side just does not get a good entry into the corner. Then usually prevails off exit. We are side by side here. Forklift operator will take the lead back with a massive surge up top. Light just probably did not have a good exit at all. AC and Timmy are going to be right there entering turn 1. Light washes up the racetrack. Not a good corner at all. I saw forklift operator. He did a very good job holding that bottom lane while Light drifted up. Seemed like everyone behind him kind of followed him into the corner. AC will now go down to the bottom. Right here in the tunnel turn. Timmy kind of backs out of it here. Ooh, I saw a little bit of wall contact. Not enough to be detrimental. This is a tough racetrack. Down the front straightaway. A lot of opportunity. You get a big draft down the front straightaway. Look at all the movement. Guys taking advantage of the draft. They get some big runs. AC clears Light. He's into the second spot, and there's a car into the wall. Caution's going to come out. And oh, it's Vec. And Javier and Montana. Caution will come out on lap 6. Vec was into the wall. He has a lot of damage. That's going to be probably the end of the race for all 3 of them, I would have to imagine. All 3 of them running near the top 15. AC losing a lot of ground on the raceback. A lot of ground. It's a race back to the line. Forklift operator. Cruise control down to the line. Saw it kind of in the corner of my eye as I was going back through the field. There was contact between 2 cars, and that sent Vec up into the wall. I'm guessing the other car was Javier, and I'm pretty sure Montana had nowhere to go. Washed up the racetrack into Vec. Let's see what happened. And this is bad. Montana's a winner. He's going to drop back in points from this DNF. Let's see what happened. Watch this, entering turn 1. Vec goes down the block, Javier. Javier goes back up and runs into the What happens with Montana? Oh, they were both up the racetrack. Hit him up. Ran way wide. Butler kind of dragged him up there. And Montana runs into Vec. Vec might have been fine. Rear end damage is not detrimental, but that contact with Montana will definitely take him out of this race. There was contact between the 4 and the 21 entering turn 1, I think. Is there? No. I don't know what both of them were doing. If I'm going to be honest, they ran way too wide in the corner. And they were asking for it. Vec and Montana looking like they will be out of this race. Only 7 laps in. We'll be back for the restart at Pocono. Vec and Montana done for the day. Javier has some damage. He will continue. Green flag is back in the air. Waiting till the front, waiting till they cross the line, then everybody can pull out. Yep, now here we go. Drivers begin to pull out a line more near the back. You see Lone, Grayson, and here goes to my lead 11 down to the bottom of the line. I was thinking about doing double file restarts. You really notice on a track like this, they will end up wrecking. I'm just gonna be completely honest. So we're going to still go with the single file restart. I will start implementing more double file restarts in the future. A lot of people have told me to. Joey MJ1 and Kenyon, they're very tight. The 41 and the 14. Oh, there's contact entering turn 3. NASCAR fan 3 in Dakota. A lot of contact. Amelia's gonna hit the wall back there, but I want to real quick take a look at what happened. Oh, Timmy actually gave NASCAR fan 3 a little bump. And let's go right here real quick. I noticed this. I definitely noticed this. What happened around the corner? The guy was heading into the wall. Oh, Fanatic gets into him, into the wall, and a vicious hit for the 24 of Mac. So there was an accident. A vicious hit for the 24 of Mac hard into the wall. And the caution is back out. A little bit of a delayed reaction there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that was a heavy accident for the 24 of Mac. Hard into the wall. What happened here? Let's take a look. Sometimes at racetracks like these, you don't want to send it into the corner. But sometimes, it just happens. Fanatic gets by. Watch the 4. Maybe just slight contact, but it might have been very slim and then hard into the wall. Careening back out in the traffic goes the 24 of Mac. Luckily, everybody was around him. You would think Elliott Sadler has skin away from 2010. Just a big accident. And Amelia, in her first race, doesn't have race-ending damage, but has a decent amount of damage. 12 laps in, and we have had 2 accidents. Let's see if we can get into the rhythm here. We'll be back for the restart. Even though it was a scary accident, Mac is okay. Coming back to the restart zone, still 32 cars in this race, but a good amount of damage. Green flag is back in the air. Dakota ended up pitting for his contact with the 07. And of course, Fanatic and Amelia came down pit road. Green flag is back in the air. Casey Mann did not get side by side with the 01. And AC couldn't even get side by side with the 32 of Light. Everybody holds their positions. And now here we go. Oh my goodness, some of these guys just flying any time they can. Desperate times. About halfway through this race. Oh, 31, Bobby C3 getting way over the race. Now you know how these accidents happen. You can even include the 9 and the 55. I feel like way more than they need to. And that causes chaos. You can see Amelia Fanatic back there, Javier and Dakota, all the guys that have damage. I feel like you need to get into a rhythm here. Halfway through this race, one of them being a pretty bad accident, so I mean you kind of want to avoid that. 3 cars out of the race. It's this corner right here that causes some trouble. Some guys slide up the racetrack. That is just what will end up happening. Some guys are going to slide up the racetrack. If you send it too hard into the corner, you may kind of slide up the racetrack. You're going to drift up. You're going to get into another car. Everybody behind you to check up. That is kind of key for these accidents here. We're in a green flag run, I'll say that. A few laps here. Forklift operator, I think he's led them all so far. He's been doing a great job. Other than that, it's just been smooth sailing for me. This, I mean, you're just looking back here, 3 wide. Both lanes can work. You can make both lanes work at this racetrack. Preferably in the tunnel turn, though, you want to be on the bottom for 2 reasons. One, you're not going to fall back, but also 2, least chance to hit the wall is even. Watch this, obviously, get off the gas. He does not want to hit the wall. He gets off the gas. Watch now down in the turn 3. This is where both lanes can work. You see Chasing Man, he's going to try to maybe pull off a slide job. I mean, stayed side by side, but now watch the run that the 01's going to have down the front straightaway, down in the bottom here, and this is what's going to help Forklift Operator. And now, just like that, pull the bottom off of the 1. Chase Man's going to lose a spot, maybe 2. He was able to hold that spot. And now, just like that, now it's going to take another lap to regroup and chase back after that 18 car. Behind him, you see moves constantly throughout the field. But up front, and there they go again. In the back, high down into the wall. We stay green. Kristoff and the 7 has some damage. Myself in the 1 car. Kamilene has made the pass for the lead. Keep racing. We've had 2 cautions. I want this race to keep going. But we will take a look at what happened. You know, sometimes I wonder if I should sign up for my own series, and reasons like this make me not want to. Genuinely, I feel like that did not need to happen. But, yeah. Kainu got into the wall, a lot of damage. Myself as well has some damage. Just not a good situation, but we keep racing. It depends. How do you guys feel about that? I'm going to ask you guys right now. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I'm going to keep it green. If I see all cautions in that situation, I will. But I feel like in situations where I don't need to call cautions, if the game doesn't call caution, if we've had a few cautions and I want to keep racing, let's keep them going. We have a good battle up at the front. Now it's feeling about 20 cars that are all kind of like under a blanket. Everybody else kind of held back. But I will admit, the draft will be down. Chargers right back around Kamilene. Gave him a lap. He gave him a lap. He's like, okay, bonus for leading a lap, but now I'm going to take this spot back. Doesn't look like, yeah, I Noob and myself, the guys that got damaged, they are not peeling off the racetrack. They are staying on the racetrack. Oh, Kamilene! Nearly making contact with the Forklift Operator. He runs him up the racetrack. Denny Hamlin style. An aggressive battle for the lead. Very aggressive there. I don't know how much forklift operator is going to appreciate that. Oh, he almost got right back up to his bumper again. And now look at what that did to the forklift operator. He wants to get back to Kamiley, but now Chasing Man is to his inside. And he's going to the wall. The 17 just put him in the wall. Oh, goodness, these guys. Did the 18 get put into the wall? I am pretty sure the 18 get put into the wall by the 17. Get bounced around and went for the. Oh, he's gonna go. Oh yeah, he's gonna. He hit the wall. Does hit the wall. Now the card. Now this is not what you want to see for forklift operator. You're getting bounced around. Oh, these guys are right on each other. That's so scary right there. We just saw what happened to the drivers. A stack up. That was looking like a stack up. They avoided it. NASCAR Fan 3 is going to get by. Forklift operator. He is losing spots. And we're still racing. 12 laps to go. And all the guys that got damaged, they're in the back. All the guys that avoided getting damaged from that stack up that's hopping out of caution, they've all been able to rally their way back into this first pack. Now, of course, I'm not sure if it's enough to fall back to good finish, but, I mean, it avoids you running in a pack by yourself. Timmy, he's going to have a run here on the 01. Both of these two seem to be ruthless when it comes to battling the 18 forklift operator. He is running in the 7th position. Leo in 7th, Light in 8th, Kenyon in 9th, and Misty entering the top 10. Kenyon to the bottom on Light. And oh my gosh, the guys on the bottom send it. Battle for the lead. And Timmy, right there off exit. Kamiley though has the advantage. Can he stay side by side? No, he's not. He's going to get back in line here. That's exactly what he does. Chasing Man, though, he's going to send it. I think he's going to send it. Thinks better of it. That ends up causing Bobby C3 to kind of react. He has to get off the grass slightly. And we have a great battle up front. Here we go again. Timmy down to the bottom. Chasing Man's going to follow. Right in his draft. Kamiley gets the better entry, but he has to let all the Timmy to the inside, still side by side for the top spot. Give it to Timmy. Whoa! Chasing it! What a move! What a move! It's not going to pay off! What an aggressive move for the lead! Oh, what an aggressive move! Oh my goodness, if that would have paid off, what a move that would have been. That stacks him up. Bobby to the inside, can't get there. Kenyon now stuck up top. NASCAR Fan 3 trying to prevail. Right back to the 01 again. Timmy does not want the same thing from last time. He had the spot, chasing him in 3 wide. That was a crazy move. That was a move that I was not expecting in the 2003 AI, and I like it. I like it. Here we go again. See what happens this time around. This time he's going to stay up top. Let's see who's going to prevail. Timmy's going to wash up here. He's going to try and slow the 01 down. Doesn't work. It does not work. They stay side by side. Chasing Man, and there is a lot of chaos in the back. Guys are falling back. I'll be right back. Something was going to go right back from when I paused it. And Timmy down at the bottom. They are all right there. They're all side by side. I noticed few guys dropped back. Yep, there was contact between Raven and Mad. This one we'll actually take a look at. What are we doing here? Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Burn it down, 49 got in there a little hot. Matt got in there, not hot at all. And I noticed these guys were in this group. I knew something happened. Again, no caution. They're going to keep things going. Just, I mean, like again, we're gonna see it right here again. Let's see what happens again. You can see some guys here just get on the brakes a little bit later than others, and that causes contact. It's gonna happen, and I'm not gonna be surprised if it happens again. These guys are just going at it. Timmy is our leader. We saw him go by Kamaileen. You could already see him again hinting. He wants to get back down to that bottom. Oh, he gets back in line. Pounds. Leo entering the battle. Bobby C3. This is the most intense battle for the lead we've had all season long. Kenyon gets up in front of the 31 of Bobby C3. That's going to slow both of them down. Forcefully taking that second spot back from Chasey Man. He has a fast car. He has a super fast car. Chasey Man, oh goodness, look at how much that stacks up, everybody. Look at NASCAR Fan 3. Almost making contact. One of Bobby. That slows them all down. You can see the guys a little bit farther back with damage. His hair's just hoping that a wreck doesn't happen. Guys slide down the racetrack. This can take down Leo. You know how the wrecks are in this game. Leo's charging. He's out of nowhere. He just put himself into this race. Now he is looking to possibly go for the lead if he can get by one of the fastest cars all day. Kamaileen 11. He gets down to the bottom. He's going to clear. He grabs that spot. Chasey Man looking to follow right behind him. Timmy with the lead, and behind him, it is chaos. In line. Oh, lights losing spots. There goes Butler and the new Crunchyroll 4-car scheme. Pretty nice scheme, honestly. The spots are a little bit questionable, but I think all of us can agree that is a very nice scheme, making it its debut. Some more mid-pack late in this race, trying to charge up towards the front with everybody. Just everywhere. Look at the aggression. Look at Colin Crumple. He sent it into the corner on AC. Oh, but now he's going to wash up. So now that can be the downside of sending it into the corner. Sometimes it can work. You can make it stick, clear the guy in front of you, get a draft down the front straightaway. But sometimes you get no momentum down that front straightaway if it does not work out. Leo has grabbed the top spot. Nearly 3 wide entering the corner. Timmy right on Leo. They were nearly at the grass. Look, what is happening? What is happening? These guys are so chaotic. The battle for the lead is unbelievable. Let's take it. Timmy's right on Leo's ball. Not giving him an inch. In the 3, the bump kind of runs him up a little. Can he surge back on the bottom? To stay ahead. 4 laps to go, this time at Pocono, and we are witnessing some race. Will we get another caution that leads into overtime? Light. He was up front all race. Now he is falling through the field. 3 wide here. Here's not y'all with 16. We haven't really brought him up. Oh my goodness. See the 7th corner. Butler. Not y'all. They're going to get by Colin properly. Sorry again for that. I have family over, so and I have to pause. Probably her knocking on the door. We have 3 laps to go, and is what is probably the race of the year right now. We have guys that are battling all race long. And late in the race, I have a few questions. Will we survive without a caution? Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable, the racing we are seeing. These guys are going at it. Timmy's right back there again. Timmy is right there. Leo. He doesn't want to wreck him. He wants to race him without wrecking him. A lot of respect up front. More near the back is where we're not seeing the respect. These guys are going at it. Joey MJ1 looking for third. He's going to slide up into the 99 of Chasey. By the way, he couldn't. Everybody behind the top 5 is starting to lose a bit of ground. 2 laps to go. Leo's loving this right now. Ooh, but this isn't for second, actually. This is for third. Timmy was able to stay clear of the 99. Chase Man take third. He does. In front of Joey MJ1. Forklift operator trying to get there as well. Coming to the white flag. And it looks like we are going to make it to the white flag. So this race is official. Battling behind him. One more time around for Leo. Kind of just entered the spotlight with around 8-9 laps to go. Took the lead, trying to hold on to the 17 of Timmy. Into turn 1 for the first time. Leo keeping the lead on the 17. It's about the same gap as last lap. Chasey Man, though, not there. Not there. He won't be able to make a move on Timmy. Timmy, ooh, does not have a good corner there. Leo's gonna gap a bit. Chasey Man is gonna look for second for what could be the deciding factor. He's gonna want second, but Timmy wants to win, and it's not going to happen. Leo charged up to the front late, and Leo is gonna come up with the victory. He wins at Pocono. 10 streak ends for NASCAR Fan 3. He comes home with a 15th place finish. As there was so much battling happening. What a race. A race that had everything. Racing, some accidents, a lot of contact. Oh my goodness. Leo comes home with the victory. Just kind of came out of nowhere. Snatches it from the 23rd starting position. Had a fast race car. What an exciting day at Pocono. Let's take a look at our top 10. Leo comes home with the victory. Timmy finishes second. Chasey Man finishes in third. Joey MJ1 fourth. Forklift operator. I don't know if there was a time he was not in the top 10. He finishes in fifth. Kenyon 6th. Kamaileen 11. Rallies. Finishes 7th after what looked like he had the fastest car all day. Falls back a bit in the end, the 7th. Misty kind of comes out of nowhere, the 8th. Grayson, who kind of went unnoticed today, comes home 9th. And AC also had a climb through the field. He comes home in the 10th position. AC, I'm pretty sure, started way in the back. Am I blind? Oh, he starts 6th. He starts 6th. Well, he lost spots then. You know what? Yeah, he lost spots. AC suck. Anyways, wow, just an exciting race. Some guys haven't even made it to the line yet. It doesn't say official standings. But just an unbelievable race. What had everything? Chaos, maybe a little bit of controversy, but just some amazing racing. Leo comes home with the victory in an exciting one. I want to thank you guys for watching this race and the return kind of the series after a month. It was a great one. It did not disappoint. Leo comes home with the victory, and hopefully I could get race 5 out within a few days to kind of make up for the hiatus. What an amazing race. That's going to be it for this video. Points are going to look interesting after this one. A lot of shakeups, I bet. See you guys in the next one. Dylan Does Stuff, out.